Hey guys, Dr. Lane here with 5 steps a day. Today we're talking about low T, low testosterone, right? And this applies for both men and women out here. So we're going to talk about, is it a production problem or is it a conversion problem? It affects both men and women equally. And so let me see if I can help explain some of the questions you need to be asking yourself or your doctor, or get some good direction on what you need to be doing for yourself. Testosterone is a hormone your body produces. We all produce it, men and women. And the pathway it follows is that you'll take pregnenolone, and then it'll convert it into DHEA. DHEA converts it into testosterone. Testosterone converts it into estrogen. Men, they all follow the same pathway. For men, they'll take about 90% of their testosterone and they'll send 10% into estrogen. So men have a huge difference in testosterone to estrogen in their body. Women, it's almost the reverse. It'll come down that same pathway, pregnenolone, DHEA, testosterone. But here, for females, it'll take testosterone and send 90% down to estrogen, and they'll keep 10% testosterone, and the other 90% gets converted into the E1s, E2, estrogen, stuff like that. So that's why men have this much testosterone, women have less, right? So that's how the game works. Now, what's causing the low testosterone? Is it a conversion or a production problem? Let's talk about production here. What's the number one cause of production problems? Is stress. Okay, we hear stress is the root of so many problems out there. When you're under stress, guys, instead of going down the same pathway, right around here at that pregnenolone, it's called a pregnenolone steal. It'll steal it'll steal this pathway, and it'll convert it this way over here, and it'll convert and hook up with your progesterone, and then it'll make cortisol. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone. So when you're under lots of stress, your body's going to be converting everything to come down this pathway to make cortisol. So that could be why your testosterone is low. Sidebar here. When you're measuring testosterone, guys, you absolutely positively want to make sure you're measuring free testosterone. If your doctor says, yeah, we measure your testosterone and it's fine. If they just showed you your total testosterone, it's a worthless test. It's not giving you any information. It's kind of like, I like to say, it's kind of like trying to say, if you're a fancy schmancy underwear maker, if you were to say, it's like saying how many people wear underwear. I like to believe everybody's wearing underwear. I'm looking for the percentage of people that like to buy fancy schmancy underwear, because that's what I'm going to be trying to sell, right? So, free testosterone, that's what you're looking for, not total. The total testosterone number is a worthless number. Okay, so now you know the pathway. There is a steal. If you're under lots of stress, your body is stealing everything to make cortisol. Get your stress under control. That's another segment, that's another topic, and we'll talk about that another time. What about if it's a conversion problem, right? Going down that same pathway, it goes from pregnenolone, DHEA, testosterone, and then you're converting it into estrogen. Well, let's say you have your diet, and this is where diet is really important. Let's say you're eating a late night snack of sugary sweet cookies and ice cream and donuts and cupcakes and all that other kind of delicious junk, right? But when you have that, and you have that high carbohydrate rush on your body, you're going to release an enzyme called aromatase. Now, aromatase is an enzyme that helps promote the conversion of testosterone into estrogen for both men and women. So if you're eating your late night snack, realize this is going to be happening in your body, and that could be what's causing the low testosterone. You're converting your testosterone into estrogen because you're eating too many meals, especially, and at nighttime it's the worst. Doing it at nighttime is the worst. I mean, yeah, I might do a Saturday watching the golf, have my big bowl of ice cream and sit down and fall asleep, and that's the worst event that you can make for yourself as far as in that production problem. But so just keep that in mind. Is your problem a conversion or a production problem? FYI to aromatase, some of you may be familiar, you may have heard this, because the number one cancer treating drug, actually the number one, but a primary cancer treating drug for breast cancer are aromatase inhibitors. Okay, so because you're making too much estrogen in your body, and that's going to promote the malformation, the growth, the cancer growth in your body. So they've been using for aromatase inhibitor. Whether it's good or bad, that's not me. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as the low T, what's causing it. Find out what's causing it. How do you make your testosterone go up? You have to push your muscles. That's how you stress your body. You push your muscle. That'll get that testosterone right. Hope that's helpful. If you like the information, please share it with somebody. Continue with your 5 steps a day. I'm Dr. Len with 5 steps a day. Bye-bye.